All right, so we've been on this journey exploring modern identity. First, we talked about patham, pasting on that sticker to feel like you belong. Then came pagatu, the whole exhausting performance of trying to live up to that identity. Well, now we're at the final stage, PAATHAI. It literally means the path. This is the good part. This is what happens when the performance is over and you can finally see the road ahead. Let's get into it.
So it all kicks off with what's called the cycle of distress. It starts with the paste, that moment you pick a label, a brand, whatever, just to fit in. But that leads directly to the performance, where the real you, that lion inside, is now stuck pretending to be a sheep, trapped by the very label you chose. And that caption just says it all, doesn't it? You bought the sticker to belong, now you belong to the sticker. Oof. And this whole performance, well, it leads to a state called Parithavippu, which is just this deep sense of distress. Imagine you're in the driver's seat, right? You're trying to get somewhere, but your entire view, your whole windshield, is just plastered with the stickers you put there. That Mass Hero sticker you thought was so cool, yeah, it's now blocking your view of the massive pothole right in front of you. You're completely, totally driving blind.
Now, this right here, this is where everything changes. See, we're all taught to see that anxiety, that distress, as some kind of personal failure, a dead end. But what if it's not? What if that feeling of being trapped and confused is actually the most important alarm system you have? The source puts it so well. Distress isn't the end of the road. It's the signal to start scrubbing. It's time to clean the glass.
So, okay, how do you scrub the windshield? The answer is in this incredible metaphor, the lion at the lake. You have this lion, raised by sheep, who finally sees his true reflection in the water. And here's the absolute key takeaway. The lake didn't give him a lion's face. It washed away the sheep's illusion. You see, the lake, reality, data, and honest look, it doesn't create a new you. It just washes away the fake stuff that was hiding the real you all along.
And that just boils it down perfectly, doesn't it? Identity is the external thing you paste on yourself. Reality is the internal truth that you reflect. The whole game is about getting from the first one to the second. It's not about adding more layers. It's about peeling them back to get to your actual core.
So what's the tool for this big cleaning job? It's called the G.H.I digital solvent, and I want you to really pay attention to that wording. It's not a new brand, it's not a better sticker, it's a scraper. Its only purpose is to dissolve the old gunk and get rid of the illusions so you can see again. And it's made of 3 key ingredients: granular, honest, and individual.
First up, G is for granular. You see this image? A big, solid logo shattering into tiny pieces. That's exactly what granularity is all about. It's about taking those huge, rigid, ego-driven identities and breaking them down, dissolving them into what really matters: specific, provable, actionable skills.
And this slide just lays it all out, crystal clear. Over on the left, that's sticker logic. I am a leader. It's static. It's a rigid claim about who you are. But on the right, you've got solvent logic. I solve X problems with Y speed. See the difference? It's fluid, it's specific, and it's all about what you can actually do. One is about your ego, the other is about your capability. The second part of our solvent is H for honest. And a great way to think about this is like a windshield wiper clearing away all that noise, the likes, the hearts, the retweets, the applause from your tribe. Being honest means you stop tying your self-worth to what other people think of your sticker and start focusing on what actually truly works. I mean, this quote just says it all. The real world could not care less about what brand names or groups you belong to. It operates on results. The road doesn't ask to see your diploma before it throws a curveball at you. It just tests your traction, your skill, your actual ability to keep moving. Honesty is just about aligning yourself with that reality. Okay, so you've broken down your identity into granular skills and you're being honest about what truly works. The final piece of the puzzle is I, for individual. This is where you look under your own hood at your own unique engine. The source material has a great name for it, S.O.L.O, that's self-optimized linear operations. It's basically the blueprint for how you work, completely separate from any crowd or system. So what is S.O.L.O really? Think of it like your personal operating system. The input? That's your raw data, all your unique skills, your experiences, everything that makes you, you. The process? That's your individual logic, your unique way of thinking and problem solving. And when you run that input through that process, the output? Well, that's your authentic self. That's your roar. And this slide just shows you the whole evolution step by step.
You start at level 1, param, where you paste on the sticker just to belong. Then you move up to level 2, pagattu, where you're trapped, forced to put on a show. But after you apply that G.H.I. solvent, you finally reach the top level, purindadu, the understanding, and your state is now mastery. The path didn't just appear out of nowhere, it was there the whole time. You just finally cleared your windshield so you could see it. And that understanding, it all comes down to this simple, beautiful resolution. Padam marendadu, the picture faded. Pagattu mudindadu, the show-off ended. Parithavippu theerndadu, the distress resolved. PAATHAI purindadu, the path was understood. That's what clarity sounds like.
Which brings us here to this final image. A clear road, a clean, unbranded vehicle moving forward. The call to action is as simple as it is powerful. Unpaste the labels, unmask the performance, and finally, unleash what's been under there the whole time. You know, the greatest trick the sticker ever pulled was convincing the lion it needed a sheep decal to be seen. But the truth is, once you become invisible to the herd, you finally become visible to the road ahead. So I'll leave you with this question. What do you need to start scrubbing off your windshield?